Hit go live. Here we go. Oh, whoop, whoop. Deck suckers. Jeff XC in the fucking house.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop,
I don't want anybody trashing us today on the show. No trashing us.
Whoop, indeed.
We don't trash.
Yes.
We get trashed.
I don't want any garbage
No
or
whoops.
trashing our children.
You leave my children out of this.
I wish I could do polls from OBS. That'd be great. That'd be so cool.
Straight out of boring.
Like polls, like smoking, like that you smoke.
Smoky smoke.
Like smoking polls.
Anybody watch that Cat Williams interview?
No, I heard about it though.
I watched it. It was great. I think in my opinion, he's speaking a lot of truth.
Really?
Yeah, with the industry for sure. Yeah,
He's extra as fuck with it though.
yeah, he's super extra. But like
Super extra.
the wearing the dress shit and stuff, I believe all that shit. They've been. I mean, Dave Chappelle said that shit years ago.
He'll just say, he'll be talking and he'll be like, you know what your problem is?
You know.
Yeah.
See, I respect you, but you have this quality where you like to defend losers.
Dude, that way. But he's got the internet on fire, bro.
You've, no, you're such a good soul. You're such a good soul, but you're so gullible.
We should have got some.
You get
we should've got
fooled
some
so
drops.
easy.
You sat right there and you let him say that.
Should've
Yeah.
got- should've
You,
got some
you
drops.
let him lie about that.
You let him lie to your face.
Hey, make sure I didn't get a sound check on your drops. Make sure those are working real quick.
I will drop and make sure these sounds work, my brother.
All right, cool.
Bruh.
Cool. Hit it whenever you're ready, homeboy.
Is it the end of the world? Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also the beginning of a brand new, solid Juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll never die alone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show.
I just want to uppercut. I won't uppercut
again,
you.
not again.
I won't uppercut you. What's
Don't
up? Are
say
you all right over there?
We already
good.
said no beating
My-
me up on the show.
My friend, how you doing? Hey, everyone. Welcome to Deck One Dealt, the premier Juggalo podcast. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, if you'd like.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Just Chris or Just Chris. The options are endless.
And I'm Carver Law, y'all.
All right. The man on the sounds. Welcome.
He is, yeah. It's cold as fuck outside.
It is cold. It's colder than a witch's tit.
Jesus Christ, it's so cold.
It's kind of cold down here. My feet are cold.
It is brisk.
Can you keep them warm for me?
Stick them in my mouth, homeboy.
Oof.
Stick those dirty dogs right in my mouth.
I told
they
you
call
guys
me
that-
FaceTime mommy.
I told you last week. If this happens again, I'm not coming back. So.
Oh shit.
I got that fungus taken care of, so you'll be all right.
Good. I'm happy to hear it. So we do got. I do want to point out. Anyone, if you want to send us a super chat, I added this up here. If you send us a super chat, it'll appear up here, right up here above us. Right there. And if you subscribe, you're watching and you subscribe, new subscribers, they'll be right over Carver's head. That's cool, right?
That's neat. Okay.
Incentives for people.
Incentives. See, so
So-
now you can subscribe and be seen.
So if you're
Right
watching,
there.
if you're watching this live and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and see what happens. It'll be neat.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we
That's
got
some crazy
plenty of
shit.
incentives for everybody
Incentives.
to.
Plenty of incentives.
Plenty of
You get those.
end of sentences.
Yep,
What's
so
what's
to-
popping, y'all? What's
up,
popping?
Carlos Cardenas?
Oh yeah, we gotta give shout outs to the
creator
to
of
the chat. The
creator,
first
creator of the Chapter 17 logo,
Oh,
Carlos
shit. Early
Cardenas.
birds, man.
Hell yeah.
Early birds in the chat.
Yeah, we got DJ Slug, the homeboy,
Hell yeah.
dropping up to sick mixes. You got Derek Bruno for show. About 17 ninjas.
About.
Hey, what's up? What's up to
16,
all
maybe
16 to
17.
19 of you? We got Jeff XC. That's kind of like a laughy face, but he's like, with the XC.
XC sexy.
XC sexy, my man. But yeah, we're kicking it, man. So thank everybody for coming here, so you can hear three boomalos talk about Juggalo Ohio.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Spoiler alert. Don't know nothing about Juggalo Ohio.
Yeah, spoiler alert. That's literally what this show is going to be, is us
shit.
talking about Juggalo Ohio and me seeing if I can just get them,
Yeah.
a little hip to some of the. I don't even know most of the acts, keep it real.
We
This
don't
is gonna
know,
be
other than
discovery.
Isham, I don't know of, I've never heard of any of the other acts. Oh, Lardy B.
I know a few. Ricky Hill, I know Ricky Hill. He does I'll talk about it when we get to him.
I'm sure it sucks.
Yeah. You're going to hate it.
I
You're going to
know.
hate
I
pretty much this
know.
whole show. This is going to be like, have you when you go on road trips with your daughters and like you make the mistake of you can
representative
control
of
the
Juggalo
radio for an
YouTube.
hour or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much what this is going to be like. This is going to be like let your daughters control the radio for an hour. But yeah, anyway,
Good one.
Moving on. Yeah,
I'm a representative of Juggalo YouTube.
We know.
I know. All right. But anyway,
Yeah, Juggalo
hey, what's
Collect-
up to Juggalo Collectibles?
Yeah.
Sup, Boomalos?
Boomalow's in the fucking house.
Whoop, whoop.
Get your Boomalow shirt right now at deck1dope.com/shirt.
That
If you're
Boomalo,
shop.
that Boomalo shit is hot. I don't know.
Our
you know,
best-selling shirt.
Bang Pow Boomalo.
Don't know who came up with that, but whoever did is a genius.
It was me. I thought of Boomalow
Oh, you did?
all by
You
myself.
thought of it?
Yep.
That's the
I
shit.
was like, you know what? There should be a thing called Boomalows of
Damn.
old Juggalos, and I was like,
Oh, and
Probably
you
a
thought,
boom-
and
a
you
definition of a
picked
boomalo.
Boomalo because it's like Bang Pow Boom.
Probably a definition of a boomalo.
well, come on, man. I'm taking credit for it.
Okay, what would you? Okay,
Get your Boomalo shirts right now.
All right, right here, Keezy, the creator of the Boomalo brand and idea.
Yes.
right here.
We got different colors. Go get them right now.
Yeah,
Deck1dope.com/shop.
those
got
are.
mine
I mean,
ordered.
those are pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie.
They're hot
Yeah.
fire.
They're
Straight hot
fire.
fire.
And it looks just like Bang Pow Boom. You know?
Yeah, they're
it's a
selling-
way to represent being a first deck Boomalo,
Right.
but also to show people that you're hip with the times,
Exactly.
and you're a cool kid, and you like the second deck, and you think it's actually a good set. Okay,
This man
guys?
booms.
Yeah, I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer. Oh, so shit. Sorry. I mean, I boom. I'm a boomer because I boom, and I'm a boomer low.
Hey, should it be a boomer low?
Well,
Millennial low doesn't have the
actually,
same ring.
that makes more sense.
Yeah,
actually.
millennial low doesn't
maybe.
have the same ring.
Boomer low.
Boomer.
Hold on. Explain this to me. How was a boomalo a representative of the first deck of an old head?
It's just that's what like really young kids call anyone old. You're a boomer. You're older. You're older than me. You're a boomer.
Pretty much, yeah.
Even though we
okay.
even though we're theoretically millennials, they're still going to call us
So the-
boomers because we're just older than them.
So the original definition of boomalo wasn't connected to bang pow boom. It's just supposed to be boomer.
yeah,
correct.
exactly.
Oh,
it's
okay,
like boomer, juggalo.
Oh, okay. I thought it was connected to bang pow boom for some reason.
Like you
Oh,
were,
like
like
you
it was
became
people who
down.
became a fan around that
yeah,
time.
in the bang pow boom.
You know,
era.
that's-
I'm sure a few of the shirts that we sold, because this is our best-selling shirt so far, but I'm sure a few of the shirts that we've sold were actually to people who thought that. And if that's the case, that's what it means to you. You go for it. you
Whoops, not really meant to be, but it's whatever you want it to be.
know? Yeah, exactly. You know.
Either way, hot fire, boomer low, bang pow boom, imagery. It's the shit.
I'm a boomalo, whatever it is.
We always give shouts to the chat. We have a few more newcomers just before we get into it, and we no longer chat out. I want to chat out because these are two of my favorite people. Okay,
Hey, man.
we got Stevie Wynn. Okay, yeah, the man, and of course our brother Vinnie Mac. Whoop
Fuck
whoop.
yeah, whoop whoop.
Yeah. Not on the show this week, but
Yeah, no.
not on the show this.
here.
I
yeah,
meant to do this.
get that dog out. There.
It's still broke, Vinny. I know last week we had issues with this. It's still ironing out. But it's a
It's
little
getting better.
Yeah.
It is getting better. We're figuring it out. The server room is. Well, we removed the refrigerator.
You know what?
That's where we kept our lunch.
It was full of cats.
It was.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
cats,
all.
Cats in a refrigerator full of lunch food, which was spilling water into the server room. It's a long story.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
long, too long to be
We'll
told
give a tour
right
one
here.
time. We'll give a tour of the entire warehouse one day, but yeah,
Not today.
not today. No, we've got our forklifts and our cherry pickers are all on that end. It's a mess over there.
Yeah. We did have a great time hanging out with Vinnie Mac last week.
We did. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was great.
that was epic. You know, it's kind of like my birthday celebration. I was really happy to have him here, man. It was a good time. After the show, we went to Otherworld. We've got some clips of that on our TikTok. Vinny also uploaded some shit on Kissinger's media, his channel. So yeah, we had a good fucking time. Went out and ate.
Got me a
Arby's.
beanie from Otherworld.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's what he's wearing right now. Actually, yeah. ate some Arby's. You know what I'm saying? Vinny was a smart man, got the roast beef.
Yeah, we
We
fucked
were
up.
schmucks and got the Wagyu burgers.
We got
like some
burgers at
fucking-
Arby's.
Yeah, like some
How the
retards.
fuck? Yeah.
What idiots? What idiot buys fucking burger at fucking Arby's? But that's what we
What
did.
makes you walk into an Arby's and go, "Hey, let me get a burger"? What
I
kind of
don't know,
moron?
man.
are
not
you?
only that, but a $12 burger
Wow.
as well. Yeah, and it was pretty fucking mid, honestly, man.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it was pretty mid. But yeah, Vin brought us some Fago, which he's enjoying. I'm about to go grab me a bottle, actually.
I'll
brought
get
us
you
some
one.
Fago.
Stay there. I'll
Yeah,
get
grab,
you one.
grab me one of
birthday.
them bad boys.
Yes.
too.
Give me an honorary. Well, actually, Vinny's not here.
Whoa!
So in spirit, grab me a Pepsi.
Oh, there you
I
go.
want to drink a Pepsi for my boy Vinny since he's not here. He's here with us in soul. But anyway, yeah, that was a great show.
Oh, wait.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I got the Pepsi.
You switched it up.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But,
You opened it for me. Thank you, Dad.
See, you got the Pepsi. But yeah, Dad.
Thanks for opening my pot,
Thanks,
Dad.
Boomer.
Yeah, fun times all around. Had by all. Great times last week.
Oh, yeah. Check out Vinny's channel. He's got a little video he put up.
Yeah, exactly.
Featuring us.
Chilling with the boys.
Yeah, if you haven't been over to his channel, subscribe to him. Go and subscribe to him. He's got some great content.
Absolutely. Kissinger's Media.
Good, you're gonna come up. We want to thank everybody. We've got some behind the scenes shit going on, some dope shit. I don't know if we really talk about that.
No, we don't want to talk about nothing behind the scenes.
Nothing behind the scenes. That's true. Yeah, see, I always got to ask permission before I say like big things.
Yeah, so I was at Juggalo Ohio.
What?
I'm
Really?
a Juggalo in Ohio, so
Okay. How was it?
it was cool. I just kind of I was walking around the parking lot a little bit, just checking shit out. I don't live too far from there, so
Okay.
Yeah,
And what-
I work pretty close.
Yeah, how was the show?
Well, I didn't actually see the show.
We haven't had the show yet.
Yeah, I was just there in the parking
not?
lot.
When
Yeah,
is
they
it?
did. When is it?
Oh, wasn't it
It
yesterday?
was yesterday, wasn't it?
I don't
What's
know.
today's date?
Yeah, it was. It was yesterday, wasn't
Was
it?
it?
Yeah, I believe so.
You can. Here's why you come here, guys, for the news. We don't even know when that shit is. It's January 19th.
All right, so it's next week.
It's next week, guys. That's why I said I'm gonna bring chocolate. I'm gonna bring hot chocolate for all the Juggalos.
So I wasn't there, but I will be there.
You were talking about
It's
last
sold
year.
out. It's sold out now, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, you're
I
talking
drove
about
that was
around
the
the
thing,
parking
like-
lot. I was wondering why I didn't see any Juggalos.
That's why you're a week early.
Yeah. Damn it, you were so close.
So wait, you went there. So you said you didn't see the show, but that's if you would have got in and seen the show, you would have known.
Yeah.
So what kind of people were outside? If it wasn't, did it look like Juggalos?
There was really nobody there.
You're just looking around like, well, this is Juggalo Ohio. You thought you were the only person that came.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
I legitimately, no joke, I thought it was this past week.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me. Like I didn't see anybody there, and I was like,
knew
okay.
it was coming up. I didn't know what the actual date was.
Oh wow, I thought we missed it.
No,
good.
I knew what it was. Yeah, no, I
Well,
knew
we
it was
get-
coming up.
Oh,
I knew that.
Do you guys want us to go troll in the line at Juggalo Ohio?
No,
Because
we're not going to troll. I thought about bringing hot chocolate. It's going to be cold as fuck, guys. You know what I mean? Maybe bring some hot chocolates to some Juggalos.
bring hot chocolates to the Juggalo.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah.
good.
You know, because the Sheets is not too far. You could swing in there, get some hot chocolates, whoop, 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 bring them, hand them out to Juggalos. You know what I mean? Help keep them toasty. I'm not going to buy 300 hot chocolates, but a lucky, like whatever Juggalettes have the biggest tits, I would give them hot chocolate.
Okay.
Maybe pick like 3 Juggalos who had really dope shirts or something. You know what I mean?
We can hand out pizzas. And
Yeah,
and
that's true.
And tell them never commit suicide.
Boom, that's dope as fuck.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Like,
I
walk
learned
up
that
and be
from
like,
I learned that from Crip Mac.
Yeah, it'd be like,
Yeah.
hey, never commit suicide.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Have a piece of seats.
Crip Mac went to Skid Row and was handing out pizzas and be like, "Hey, keep it 55th Street.
Oh,
Here's a free
little
pizza.
Crip Mac.
Never commit suicide."
Damn, that's for real.
he,
bro.
he said that to him.
Little Crip Mac,
But
man,
I'll
helping out
fuck
the
your
world.
wife, Custer.
Dude, Crip Mac's got some new rap songs out.
Does he really?
I'm gonna keep it 55th Street.
There's another video of Crip Mac, guy, the same guy, Andrew Callahan. It's a newer video where he's interviewing Crip Mac's mom.
Oh no shit!
It's awesome.
Is she like? Yeah, I kept it 40, 40, 45, 50, 66,
Believe it or not-
Street with her ass.
Believe it or not,
his ass.
Crip Mac's mom isn't horrible looking. She's all right for being like, probably 50 something.
Fucking Crip.
Oh, fucking Crip.
And she,
Yeah, you have a Crip Mac soundboard?
yeah, and
Good God, man.
and she's like a
What do you got buried in that fucking thing? Sorry, it's like a treasure trove of sound. This guy pulls them out. He's like, I've got one of those. Jesus. Shout out to Solid Psycho and Mr. Green, a Scooter Man, too. A little late.
Yeah, man, check it out. She's like a biker chick too. It's
Yeah.
weird, but
That's
yeah.
it.
Crip Mac. Check him out on Spotify, man. His raps barely rhyme, but if you like hearing him rap like this,
Yeah. Thing is, Crip Mac is one of those people that's more entertaining to watch than to listen to rap. Like, I don't listen to him rap at all, but if
I
he's on
love
a YouTube
Crip
video,
Mac.
I love watching him because
He's just so extra, cuz. And
Yeah.
he uses all them cuz like slangs and shit, keep it 45th Street, cuz.
Oh yeah, he's legitimately
say,
like one of the most entertaining internet personas I've ever seen.
I agree,
he's,
man.
He's something else.
I love Crip Mac.
He's a little fucking
I think he got locked up recently, though, like
Really?
within the past couple
Oh,
weeks.
damn.
That's not a shocker.
I know.
Let's keep it real. He is about that
Keep
life.
it at 55th Street.
Yeah.
I keep it 55th Street, homie.
He's like, all these stitches out here. He doesn't say bitch because it starts with B.
Yeah. I'm kicking it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I seen him up in the restaurant. Man,
Yeah, he's something else.
Never commit suicide.
never commit suicide.
I'm gonna keep it 55th Street.
Oh, I love him. All right. I'm sorry. Oh, so
All right.
DJ Slug mentioned, we'll mention that. Are you excited about the Wicked Wonka show?
No.
I'm not going to be able to make it to Juggalo Ohio. Or not Juggalo Ohio, but Juggalo Weekend.
Oh, yeah, of course. Not Juggalo Weekend, but
Yeah.
that's in San Antonio or some shit, right? Is that what he said?
Texas. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if it was here, and yeah, I'd be excited. I'd be like, hell yeah, let's go. But
Sure.
you know,
If they did it for like the gathering or something, I would be stoked. But at the
Yeah.
same time, that is probably the dopest ICP show I've ever been to. But it was also just because of that time in my life,
Yeah.
I think, and like who was on the bill. Like we had discussed on the show, you and
Yep.
me, like we were into Tech 9, but he hadn't blown up in the Juggalo world yet.
Yeah, he was
So there
just getting
that.
there, yep.
I loved rap, so having Bone Thugs there too. Cottonmouth Kings was there.
the first time I met Tech Nine was at that show, and,
they were
nobody
there.
was there.
Yeah.
I remember at that show, I could walk right up to Tech Nine and
Yep.
whoever he was standing there with, and barely anybody was there. And
Yeah, we talked to him at
Yeah,
his,
yeah,
at
we
his booth
got
for like
pictures
10,
with him and
15
everything,
minutes.
yeah.
You like showed him your shirt and he was like, "Oh, dude, that's like one of the dopest things ever,"
Yeah.
like all that. Yeah. Then he went on stage, and after he got off stage, his booth was fucking loaded.
Yeah.
But yeah, before, you got to open and you got to talk to him like.
And I remember the merch he had at that time was actually pretty fucking high quality. He had those T-shirts with embroidered patches and shit, and it was
It hurt
really
your
dope.
nipples.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
rub the fuck out of your nipples.
They rub your
bro.
nipples raw.
But
Yeah,
the
dude.
That's how high quality they were.
the shirt, but the shirts were the actual T-shirt itself was like a
Real
very,
thick.
It was
yeah.
it was back in the day when like whenever you had a stitch shirt, it always had that paper shit on the inside
Yeah.
that was like stitched to it. That you
Yeah,
had to rip
yeah.
off slowly.
Yeah.
Like what was up with that?
I don't
man? What the
know.
fuck? They don't have that no more. Thank God.
That
But
was weird.
I remember he
back
had
in the day,
panties.
anything embroidered. Yeah, it would have like this clear cloth type paper on the inside that you had to rip off or, I mean, leave on there.
I guess you should have left it on. Maybe it wouldn't have rubbed your nipples raw.
Well, no, but the thing is, if you left it on there, it would flake off bit by bit in your laundry and shit. Yeah, so you had to kind of rip it off. Yeah, the tricks.
I remember he had a shirt with his cartoon face on it, and it was a patch, embroidered patch with a really high quality, heavy duty shirt, and then he had the one with just the Tech 9 logo
That's the
across.
one I had. Oh, I don't know what happened to mine.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, it was a dope ass show. The set, I mean, I do think it's cool to see, but at the same time, it's also one of their few concerts that was released on tape. Don't they actually have like DVDs and shit of the Wicked Wonka tour?
I don't know.
I thought they did, don't they? Isn't there a DVD of the Wicked Wonka tour?
I think so.
I'm the newest Juggalo. I'm the newest back into.
I guess
the
we could
fold
use
here.
There
This
was one.
Google
what was the
machine.
what
Yeah,
was the
this-
one in Denver? Like they released a DVD that was in Denver. Was that
Bootleg-
Bootlegged,
almost-
bootlegged in Denver.
Yeah, bootlegged in
Was that
Denver.
the
Oh,
Wick-
was that Wicked Wonka?
think
That
it was
might
the
have
Wicked
been.
Wonka.
Yeah, that
tour,
might have been
yeah.
the Wicked Wonka tour, or there. I know there was one where they did the Wraith Shangri-La.
Yeah, look, bootlegged in
Yeah,
Denver.
yeah.
Bootleg-
That's
yeah,
right,
the Wicked
okay.
Wonka tour. Yeah. So that boom. See, guys, I'm not a Jeff.
I mean, I knew of bootlegged in
But,
Denver. I'd never equate it to being the Wicked Wonka show,
Yeah.
I guess. But that makes sense.
Yeah,
Pull,
yeah,
pull
so-
that up. Put it up there and remind people what the stage set looks like. This is the main reason why it was so cool with Ice.
Oh, it was dope. I mean,
Yeah, the stage
almost
set was
every
amazing.
song you had extra characters coming out,
Yeah.
in full like costumes. Like one song, you had little Oompa Loompas come out. You had,
Yeah.
during Toy Box, you had
toys and
all
shit.
the toys,
Raggedy
come out.
Anns and shit
Yeah.
came out. Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, it was legit. I remember this just being such a as far as production value, they fucking put some money into this shit.
Oh, yeah. DJ Slug said Hell's Pit DVD. That's what the
Hell's-
picture
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Hell's Pit DVD.
You're right.
Yep.
So was the bootleg in Denver also Wicked Wonka then?
Yeah. it
So they
looks like
both
it.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why it's a weird choice to me to have that at Juggalo weekend, because like that's one of the few concerts we've actually seen on tape. You know, that's easy to see
Sure.
film of. You know, if you want to see what happened on that tour, you can easily watch
Plus,
it.
like, what about the show is going to make it wicked? Are they just dragging out all this set?
I would think
if
Do
so,
they even have that shit
but,
still?
But I thought when we saw Wicked Wonka, I thought that was just the set where it just was the big ICP lights.
No.
That was
No.
bang, was that Bang Pow Boom?
The big ICP lights.
It just
Yeah.
said ICP.
Yeah.
That was right after. That was one of the last tours I remember going to.
Okay,
Yeah.
that must have been Bang Pow Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Wicked Wonka was
Wicked
the
Wonka
Willy
was
Wonka
this, yeah.
and the
It
Chocolate
had-
Factory.
It had it had the
Yeah.
platform that went up behind them that they could get on to. The big area, the two like spiral of things of that's definitely Wicked Wonka. So I
Yeah, it was
remember
the
that.
Wicked Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But there's no way they have that set still.
No, what I'm guaranteeing is
They're gonna have to
it's going
rebuild
be,
that.
It's going to
Yeah.
be their set list. I mean, they're going to think about when we went to the Gathering last year and they did the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space and the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space 2. You were seeing like recreated sets, but you were just getting the set list given to you again.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's like being there, but even the Psychopathics from Outer Space set wasn't the same as from the shit I was reading. Like
I
it
think
a
there was
brand new
similar
set.
shit. Look, I want that
They had
video.
new parts
Yeah,
to the
right.
set or whatever.
I want that video where Shaggy's actually
I
recording.
can't speak because I never went to that original tour, but from like all I'm basing it on is like shit I read on Reddit and shit, and yeah, like they said that there was differences in the set. This year.
Look at that, man. Before fucking smartphones. Ah.
They're gonna
Take me back, y'all. Take me fucking back.
yeah. I figure that they're going to just try to recreate it as best they can. You know what I mean? You're going to get the exact set list, and everything else is going to be recreated best they can.
Yeah, I'm sure whoever built that set or who was in charge of it have like there's probably plans to that shit, and you could just bust those out and rebuild it.
Yeah. It'll be cool for people who are too young to go to this tour, but at the same time, like I said, it's just an odd choice because even though it's one of their most successful tours, if not their most successful tour, it's still so available to watch.
Yeah, I remember it was a Wicked Clowns from Outer Space. This one, the Hatchet Rising tour, was a really big one. Those are the three biggest ones I think that stick out.
Yeah.
I really like the Shangri-La tour in that set, where they were wearing the glitter jackets and they had the game. It was like a game show kind of. There was like a chick in a dress walking around turning the card for each each song they
I
sang.
vaguely remember that.
Depending on what Joker's card it was off of, she would turn that and it would light up. Yeah, that set was really fucking sweet. And that's when Jay lost all his weight.
I never go back and watch ICP concerts and shit. Like, I don't know. It's cool to see like in clips and shit, but to me, it's boring to sit and watch like the whole thing.
I've sat there and watched. Me and my brother had last year. I think we sat and watched 2 of them back to back.
I've shown the
Yeah.
Wicked Wonka concert to people before.
Yeah.
Just to like show them like what an ICP show is kind of like.
But
I
it's
think
also
a
really
shining example.
Yeah, you really. I think if you actually sit down and watch, like you kind of relive the moments, and it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Love it though, man. Am I excited? No, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Is
Like-
it
like I
cool?
I don't. I would like I said, I just think it's an odd choice because it's such an available concert. The only benefit I see is like if you couldn't make it, you get to experience it, but it's still not going to be the same thing because what made the Wicked Wonka tour so fucking amazing was the fact that you had all those acts under one umbrella. It was like all cohesive. That was the only time in my life I've ever seen Tech 9 come out and throw Fago. Just saying. Like, I've seen him at a lot of gatherings, but he ain't out there during Fago Armageddon throwing at Fago. Like, he came out last song and, you know what I mean, like, fucking threw Fago with the, seeing Bone Thugs and Harmony, ICP, Cottonmouth Kings, and Tech 9 throwing Fago together, that's once in a lifetime.
it was pretty
Sorry,
cool.
Never going to happen again.
Well, I remember Tech 9 hid in the back.
Oh, yeah. No, he came out. He came out for a minute.
Well, yeah, he came out, but he stayed on the set and like he
Oh,
went,
yeah, I mean, he's not dumb. He's not, you get drenched in the front.
yeah, he was in the back of the set just like chilling. He didn't really want to fucking get wet.
Yeah, right.
I'm surprised. Like this will be 25 years of Jekyll Brothers, right?
99.
Yeah, to 2024. That'd be 25 years. So I'm
Yeah.
surprised they weren't doing like a Juggle Brothers thing.
Hopefully they're.
Or did they already? Did they already do a Juggle Brothers?
I want them to. I want them to not worry about that at all and just focus on the 6 Jokers.
Was there a
song.
Jekyll
That would be
Brothers tour?
ideal.
Yeah.
A tour?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
wasn't. There was an
Yeah.
actual just Jekyll Brothers
Yeah,
tour.
they definitely
Okay.
toured on Juggle Brothers.
Well, I know that, but was it? It wasn't like. What was it
You mean
called?
like a
AJB
reunion
tour?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant like a reunion tour.
I remember the flyer, like seeing the two at the top.
You're right.
All right.
the bathroom photo where they're like with the 9-inch nails.
Yeah, yeah. I always
Scratch me
I
with 9-inch
love that
nails.
photo.
Yeah,
shoot.
that photo shoot's amazing.
rules.
It's one of the fucking best of all time.
All right, so let's pull up the Juggalo Ohio flyer, and then
Listen to some of these artists.
we'll check
man.
out some of these artists that we've never heard before. See, I mean, if people are listening and are watching and have suggestions for certain songs by some of these artists, please let us know. We could start. I mean, so night one, for example, is going to be Ouija Mac. We've all heard Ouija Mac. We don't need to even talk about him, right?
Yeah, we know Ouija Mac. We know our opinions. I think he's the shit. These two weren't mad about him.
And we know of we obviously know of Isham, so
Yeah,
we can skip
Isham
him.
is a fucking legend. Vinnie Mac and us took a photo with him. He is a legend in the game.
But we got quite a few other artists. I mean, there's 6 other artists per day that we can kind of touch on and just kind of see what's going on.
What
Maybe
we're dealing with.
maybe we go to Spotify and check out maybe a couple of their top songs.
Exactly. I think that's a great idea.
But if people have suggestions, throw them out there. But I say we just go from night one and we'll just go down the
Going
list.
off on
Yeah.
so many
So
random
let's see if
tangents.
we'll-
tonight.
all right, well,
Sorry, dude. Is that you? Did you say that?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Gizmo. Gizmo is our first one. Let's look up Gizmo.
All right.
I'm a representative of Juggalo YouTube.
Sounded so sure of yourself there.
Just look up Gizmo.
Gizmo, artist. All right. So we're assuming this is the artist. All right.
Yeah. All right, so Gizmo, we're gonna check this out. I put my dick in your mental. 11 million views. That's pretty.
All right. I mean,
poppin',
his
man.
next highest track is not even half as much. So I say we have to start with "I Put My Dick in Your Mental"
Yeah.
by Gizmo. All right, here it is. I put my dick
All right.
in your mental.
I put my dick in your mental.
Okay.
What's going on here? Okay.
Wait, it has the Jeopardy music. That's cool. I like that. Oh no, that was
Oh, that was Carver. Are we? Oh. You didn't have it turned up.
hold on. Wait, I did have it turned up. It was whispering at the beginning. That's all. I was trying
Oh.
to turn it up and down. And okay, well, here it comes.
All right. What's up? I put my dick in your mental. Was it?
You do?
I fuck. It's in like the kind of like the metal trap phase. Yeah, I fuck with it. Like Ghostface or not so Ghostface, but fucking kind of reminds me of like Ghostman and shit. Suicide Boys,
I mean-
Ghostman.
I'm not a fan of the purposely staticky filter that these artists like put on all of their vocals.
I know. I also know
It's
you're not-
aggravating
You're
to me.
also not a fan. I know you hate rappers who have that kind of a screaming delivery as well.
I can. Some of that is okay, you know, in doses, especially if I can understand it. Like Whack God, he does that a lot, but I can understand what he's saying.
Okay.
Like this, I don't hate this. It actually sounded like part of the song.
Well,
Okay, so this is Gizmo. What do you think?
I'm so glad I will not be there to hear that live. Thank fucking God. There is a God that I will never have to hear something like that live purposely.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that shit. Completely and utterly hate that shit.
All right, so the next one on the list is Ricky Hill.
Ricky Hill. All right, what to say about Ricky Hill? I do know Ricky Hill. He's not my bag of tea at all. He is on a lot of songs though with people that I like. So he's got a whole album he did with Ouija, which when I listen to that, like 100 Missed Calls is a big one. I like Ouija shit on these songs, but then once it gets to Ricky Hill shit, I am not a fan, bro.
He has a song with The Weeknd?
Yeah, he has a song with The Weeknd. That's like one of his biggest songs.
It's like one song is Nomads with The Weeknd, has 13 million. The next one has 1 million.
Well,
you know?
Yeah.
All right, do you want to hear the one with The Weeknd?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I know this song.
You do?
Yeah, I know this
Do you
song.
like it?
Like I said, that's how I am with Ricky Hill's shit. He's not my bag of tea. He has a lot of songs with people I like, and the song as a whole is pretty dope, but then he gets on and I'm like, eh. See, this song starts with Ricky Hill, and then The Weeknd comes in on the second verse. See. I don't like his delivery.
I mean, look, that album cover right there is like so creative and expressive. Look at it. So, I mean, how do you think of that?
You're being a boomalo, Keys.
Am I?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have never thought of middle fingers like this. That's so cool, dude.
You got to show off your hand tats,
Yeah,
man.
I know.
That's the thing. You got to.
I know. How else are you gonna show?
When you got
off?
hand tattoos, you got to model your hands for everybody.
Yeah.
That's why you always see people like,
Smoking?
Hitting their vapes
and shit.
Oh,
they always
what the hell?
they're always hitting their vapes really like.
Expressively. All right, this song fucking sucks. Let's check out a different Ricky Hill song. You want to check out the one with Ouija Mac here? That's in his top 100 missed calls.
Like I said, I like this song. You guys aren't gonna like it, but I like this song.
Hate it. Hate it. Sorry. Just kidding. I know.
The beat's promising.
I wonder who's on the beat. Eric Hamilton. Yeah, it doesn't have a beat maker.
Who is this?
I think
Ouija with Ricky Hill.
Ouija Mac is one of the best rappers to ever fucking hold the mic or spit, whatever the fuck you want to say.
He's pretty dope. He's pretty damn dope. I can't argue with that logic. He's pretty dope.
Got me. This shit sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, Ricky Hill.
You're
Not
just
for
pissed
me.
off,
That
man.
song
You're
is
40 with greasy hair, you old head boomalo.
I'm 40 with my greasy ass hair.
Oh shit.
All right. Anyway,
All right, what's next?
so yeah, that's my thing with Ricky Hill is I think he's on a lot of tracks with people that I like. He's just not my bag. Shaggy the Airhead is fucking tight.
All right, we're gonna check out. Have you heard Shaggy the Airhead rap?
Yeah, he's actually dope at rapping too. Have you heard him rap?
I have.
You don't think he's tight? You don't think he's a tight rapper? I'm in such bad company right now, bro.
You sure you're on the
Not-
right?
Okay, he's
You on the right show?
All right, which one? All right,
I'm the
yeah,
fucking
which one should we
devil's
click? Which one should we click?
he's-
Which one you want to click?
I think you should pick Act Up. Pick
All
Act Up.
right.
Yeah, I like that image.
His album cover is cool.
It's cool as hell.
You're gonna hate it, dude. I have almost zero faith that you're gonna hear anything this entire show. I at least might get like a. It's okay.
Hold on, is he about to drop? Is he about to drop? Hold on.
No, this is dark. Whatever.
Come on, man.
I can't win it. You don't. Okay, what about his beats?
This
You don't
beat,
think-
yeah, Shaggy the Airhead's okay at beats.
Yeah, his
He's
beats,
a shit. He's an amazing.
yeah, his beats are dope. I don't mind. I like. This is pretty good mixing too. I like. his dubs in the background sound really good.
All right, you're finding things to like about it. I appreciate that.
I would hope that he did this mixing and shit.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Who's on the hook there? Is that Darby on the hook? Backed up. Devereaux on the beat.
Bro, on the beat.
Huh.
I am not. I am not.
All right, that was funny.
I know. That's it.
All right,
Oh my god. This literally sounds like cartoons. Like
I think that with the mama up in my butt.
I knew that. I was basically walking in. This is like when like 10 people are like, "We're going to jump you as soon as we see you," and it's like you're not a bitch though, so you just walk into it to get your ass whipped. I knew that's what this was gonna be like. I'm walking into a fucking ass whipping.
Think of the mama up in my butt.
this is
This is a hard one to defend because usually, like, I can't explain vibe to you guys. I just can't explain vibe to you guys. So it's like, you just don't
vibe.
get. Well, no, I'm just saying.
You guys just don't know the vibe, man.
wouldn't get
Bro, no, I'm saying,
explained it.
no, I'm just saying, like, if it's lyrics, I have a factual thing to point, but like,
That's just funny. It literally sounded like not a topical cartoon, but it kind of reminded me of Zipper from Rescue Rangers when Ouija
this
came
is
in.
Shaggy.
Oh, here's Shaggy the Airhead. If you want to actually judge him.
I like it better than the other two. I heard.
I do too, but it's amateur. Like it sounds like it's his first time rapping. You know what I mean?
He doesn't rap much. He's mostly a DJ, but he's still.
I know.
He's still kicking it.
But I'd rather listen to him over Ouija and Darby all day. I'll say that.
Oh shit! He said Ricky Hill is Tommy Hilfiger's son.
Wow.
Oh shit! Okay.
He's a Richie. Wow.
Oh what?
That explains why.
He's a Richie boy.
I'm surprised Ouija's not repping Hilfiger and stuff then.
Well, no, I mean, but hey, smoking on Rich Boy Pat. I don't think you're bad if you're rich per se, right?
Yeah, you are.
No, I like.
If you're wealthy, you're just a piece of shit. You're a bad.
I like Shaggy's verse and flow the best out of that song.
Yeah,
I agree.
not bad.
I do
That's what
agree.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing, man. Plus, I like it. He's just like a good soul or whatever. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing. His clothes, I think, are loud as fuck. And if you're not young, you should not be wearing that shit. Just my opinion.
Violent J.
Yeah, like yeah. Well, not just him. A lot of when I went to the gathering, a lot of old juggalos were rocking that shit. You look goofy as fuck, bro. If you're young, you can rock that shit and pull it off. But if you're old, you look goofy. Just my opinion, man. Even respect to the dude, you know what I mean? But
What do you expect me to wear? Like a Harley Davidson faded T-shirt?
I don't
Like,
know,
what the
man.
fuck do you
Yeah.
think I'm gonna wear?
Yeah, bro. Like jeans and a muted shirt. Yeah, be old, bro.
Jeans and a
Your
muted-
time is up.
Just go with timeless styles, man.
Yeah.
Plain, and you'll be good.
Wear pantaloons. Timeless. All right, who's next?
I'm trying to find Death Plus. Is
Death
this
Plus.
them? I tried to type Death in the plus sign, but it doesn't work. So I'm gonna assume it's if I type Death PLUS, this is them. All right, they have 96,000 monthly listeners. Death Plus. Okay, he has a song called "Fuck Batman."
Is this the right Death Plus?
I don't know.
I'm
How are we supposed to tell?
I'm seeing the chat, and I agree with the very last one.
All these artists suck, man. They're so boring and by the numbers. Gage Von Weil.
Ooh, I didn't mean that last one.
Gage is Gage is our resident underground expert. We respect his opinion a lot. You're not gonna. I'm just saying, like, look, is this a top billing?
Gage, we
No.
respect your opinion for sure. I respect you a lot, man. All right, Cali Green Too Fresh said it's the same Death Plus. I think that's what he's saying yes to.
Okay, yes.
All
Unless
right.
he's saying that yes, they suck, but I'm guessing that it's the same Death Plus. All right, yeah, let's play.
I mean, some of these guys have a lot of fucking hits, though.
Yeah, you're right. There's a following.
They're popping
for some reason.
That's what I'm saying. Because young people are listening to them, bro. We're just not. Y'all just. I think that I've always just been more into like. Yeah, I'll say it, mainstream hip hop and shit than you guys, and into more like branches. You've always been very, very solely like a Juggalo rapper, and you have gotten into hip hop, but you more the science of it. So you've respected people who like
I
are
like
really
the
into
basics.
the craft.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
like the
craft
basics of
it.
hip hop.
I like a lot of the shit that's just vibe and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That just it just sounds good, puts you in a good mood. It's good to like vibe to while you're like driving around or whatever.
Yeah.
And when you're young, you can definitely feel that shit. I do want to point out, like, Sharif was supposed to be here with us in the flesh, which could have been, brother. He had something come up. But he pointed out in the chat they didn't put
he said-
Clockwork E on the show, and that is fucking crazy.
He said he didn't specify exactly what, but he said he texted me and said, "Hey, I can't come today. My dick got stuck in something," and I left it at that.
Okay. Well, that's understandable. It happens to me all the time. I think that's where we kind of bond.
Yeah.
I said, "Oof, ouch. See you next time."
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You got to stop, like we discussed, just when you before you shut the door, pull your pants up. You know what I mean? I know Walmart is the best place to do that, but still, just look both ways, then shut the door. But yeah,
That happened to me one time. It
Well, he's got
was
some
because my
little
dick
peep.
stayed hard from the Viagra, and the blood wouldn't go out of it, and so it wouldn't loosen up.
Yeah.
So I had to wait like 5 hours for the Viagra to wear off, so I could actually like pull my dick out once it
What
got
was it stuck
soft.
in? What was it stuck in?
Use your imagination.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't want to put that out there.
But yeah, that is true. They don't have Clockwork E there. And Clockwork E is a Columbus artist.
Thank you.
I just want to change
Good
the subject,
segue.
please. Yeah, great segue. Thank you.
Well,
boys.
Clockwork E is. I think Clockwork E is.
That's
kind
close. That's actually close to what I got my dick stuck into. Think of a clock.
They were at the MNE New Year's Eve thing. I seen them.
Well, they were at Juggalo Ohio 1.
Were they?
Yeah, Clockwork performed at Juggalo Ohio 1.
Oh, okay.
I like the bill of Juggalo Ohio 1 way fucking
Yeah?
more than the one I saw this year. Just saying. I think it was more balanced. This one is more in that vein of like, I feel like I'd be out of place as an older dude. You know
By
what
the
I
way,
mean?
is there a song
This is
playing?
a very young person's concert.
This song is called Piss. I don't know.
Yeah, this is still in that
Death.
same
This
vein
is
of,
Death
like-
Plus and Lil Peep,
I
but I don't
can't-
know which is which.
I can't hear the fucking
I can
verse.
tell the difference. Hold on, let me listen. This is Death Plus. This is not Lil Peep. I know that. I know Lil Peep.
This shit sucks horrible balls.
Yeah. Lil Peep is pretty tight.
Really?
Seriously,
I've
yeah,
never
he
heard
was.
Lil Peep.
Yeah, Lil Peep was pretty tight, man. He just mixed. It was kind of like he mixed kind of like depressive.
I mean, that is
rock.
depressing. That
Kinda like rock
beat
with it.
Okay.
sounded miserable. Like it sounds extremely depressing.
So he's
and
got a lot of
miserable.
songs that looks like with Lil Peep.
Yeah, he did a whole album with Lil Peep.
This
Oh,
shit
okay,
would
so that's what it should
instantly
be.
put like if you're talking about a vibe, this shit would instantly put me in a bad mood.
I think that's kind of the point. I think they
Yeah.
like
yeah,
being
that,
in a perpetual
I,
bad mood.
I do think that is the point. That's
No,
the
I mean,
vibe is
it's-
being in like
they're
a
very depressed.
Being in
yes,
like
yes,
an
it's kinda like-
antagonistic, like fuck with me mood
Bro,
all
it's,
the time.
It's teenage angst, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Young adult and late teenage angst. Like
Maybe.
we were the same fucking way. We just took it out in different ways.
Yeah, I
we
don't
would,
know.
Like, we would like go to Walmart and like scream and like throw things across the shelves.
They
and,
do
like,
that now,
be obnoxious.
except they actually go and like really break shit and
Yeah.
like
I
the
mean, we
record
were pretty
chaos.
yeah, we wouldn't break shit, but we were pretty fucking stupid. You know what I mean? We did some dumb shit. Poodala, and I mean, we've done some dumb shit in our years. We did our own versions of Morton's List called Karma Night, where we wrote a bunch of tasks on paper, put them into a briefcase, and then handcuffed that to Ben's wrist. And yeah, that's how we made our own version of Morton's List because we didn't have Morton's List, so we were like, we'll make our own version.
Karma Night. I remember that shit.
Karma Night, yep, that's what we called it, Karma Night.
All right,
Some
so-
crazy shit.
So we agree that Death Plus sucks, right?
Huh? Yes.
All right,
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this.
Moving on. What's it say? Percy Bones?
Dirty Boner. Percy Bones.
Percy Bones?
Jesus Christ, we're only halfway through.
Yeah.
No, we're not even halfway through yet.
God.
We'll skim through these next few. We won't listen to full songs.
I'm giving. Look, if any of these artists happen to watch, I'm giving you a fair shake. You have no hope with these.
I'm
two.
giving you a fair shake
no
too,
hope.
but
no hope with these two.
I just don't got time. I'll give you a fair shake, but I don't got
right,
time
well,
to sit
listen
here
to
and
one
like
song. All right,
learn
listen to their
your.
most-
I'm not going to learn your lore in order to kind of like a song. You know,
I understand.
it better just sound good off the
He
bat,
said-
or I'm
he
writing you
said
the fuck
learn-
off.
I'm not gonna learn your lore.
You know. This is Percy Bones' top song. I mean, the album cover's cool. I like it. Has like the hand. That's cool. Percy,
That is true, Gage Von Wild. You can make downer music and not be uncreative trash. I agree.
Earl Sweatshirt kind of does down on music.
I mean, Eminem did some downer music back in the day.
Hold on. I'm actually.
God, man. This shit sucks,
Nah,
bro.
it's basic.
All of this
I'm
type
not a
of
fan
shit
of this.
sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
This
You just
is-
hate this genre though.
this
It's
is-
like
yeah,
This
it
is kind of
sucks,
like
bro.
goth. I call this like goth trap.
Yeah, yeah.
I
kinda
don't
like
even
goth
hate
rap.
like young rappers and some young rap. It's just this genre that I'm not into.
Yeah, maybe
I
that's
feel
it.
you, and that's cool. I mean, I'm not. Look, I've been waiting for one person kind of out of this genre. It is disappointing that so far everybody's part of this like kind of like goth trap genre. You know, where Suicide Boys and Ghost Main are kind of like the kings of that field. You know,
Motown Rage. They used to be on Psychopathic,
Star-Lord,
weren't they?
Yeah, Star Lord is another one.
Yeah. See, Motown Rage used to be on Psychopathic. They were there.
They're here.
They're here
at,
this year.
Yeah.
What? I feel like this is going to be a sore thumb.
Yeah.
This is not.
Yeah, they're a band.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, bro. That's live.
At least it's a little bit of a fucking switch up. This is going to be such a different, like, people are going to be so, like, listen to all that shit, and then this is going to come on.
I know.
No,
They'll
fuck-
probably go outside to smoke. during it.
Yeah, there's no fucking way if people like all that other stuff, this is not going to fly.
They'll go outside and re-up on their fucking Xannies during this song. All right, so that's Motown Rage.
Yeah.
So they're cool. They get the mushroom stamp of approval from me. Acetone Boogie.
mushrooms.
I've heard of Acetone Boogie only
have not
because
heard
he's a Twitter troll in the Juggalo world.
Yeah.
I think I've hit him a long time ago. He rolls with all those annoying people that we already don't really like. But let's check him out. Which song you want to check out?
The Skin I'm In has become
Well,
stale. That's his biggest hit.
He doesn't have a million hits,
Has
so
Darby
it's
O'Trill on it.
promising.
Oh, it has Darby on it.
So that's all it
Okay.
takes is like if you want to be a Juggalo rapper, just literally scrounge up the money to like get Ouija or
One of the
Darby on a
upcomers, yeah.
on a track, and you'll show up in motherfuckers' shit. You'll get invited to Juggalo Ohio. Like
Yeah.
it's not about talent; it's about like
Knowing
if
the
your
right
name's
people.
out there.
Yeah, knowing
You
the right
know.
people.
So
Well, that's all most music is.
Well, it's
is
obvious
meeting
that
and
this-
knowing the right people, though. To be fair,
It's obvious that this genre is not about talent.
no, there's still a lot of talent in this shit. It's just talent that you're not. You don't look for this in your music. You know what I mean? None of this appeals to you. If
Dude,
if you're a vegetarian,
Is
and I
talent
bring you
rare?
a
Let me ask
fucking
you
steak,
something. Let me ask you
I
something.
can't say that you're whacked for being a vegetarian.
Is
It's
talent
just
rare?
Steak ain't your shit.
I don't think talent's rare.
Talent's not
Yeah,
rare.
I don't
no.
think so.
Talent,
So,
talent in any talent is rare in any given thing. It's just I think everyone is talented somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So you think that this genre is full of just talent?
No.
It's
No, no, no,
flourishing
no, no.
with
No,
talent.
absolutely not. But you're also the problem is though that not all of this is not all music is just for talent. Like especially younger people, they don't care as much about the craft like we did. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and that's where that's where we're different. I actually care about talent.
It's an age of playlists, right?
Yeah.
So now, back when we were, that's because we came up in a time where like,
Look,
you
he gets
kinda-
Devereaux producing his tracks. That's all you got to
yeah,
do.
you
bro.
kind of had to buy into an artist because like they were one of the only artists, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
that was doing their style of shit. Now though, I don't have to buy your whole CD. I can listen to one song, put that in my playlist. As long as it meshes with my other songs and provides me with the mood I'm looking for, it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So are these songs going to be on these people's playlist 15 years from now? Are they going to be looking back at this shit with fond memories? Probably not. Most of this.
I see why
Do
people.
I think Ouija is on that level for a lot of people? Absolutely.
I'll say this,
people
though.
are going to put him on that level and look back at him as like.
What are you?
No.
you're ranting.
Go ahead and finish your. I was just saying. I to accent that I do agree. This is why people think Ouija is the GOAT, because he's next. Put him next to all this other stuff, and he does stand out as better.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah,
Very fair.
I would agree with that.
But
And
then
think
when
that's
I
why
put,
that's his genre,
but
though.
then when I put Ouija next to the stuff that I think is talented, it's not even in the same universe.
Of course.
Well, I am a fan of Ouija, and I'd agree with that. I still don't put him in the same league as. I don't put him in my top 20, or not even in my top 50. I could say comfortably I don't put Ouija in my top 100 even.
So, by the way,
I'm sure I can name 100 artists that I think are doper.
There's
but
one more artist
he's
here.
still the shit. I still give him respect because he still makes good music.
There's one more artist that you would have to sit through on Friday night.
To get to Esham.
Just to get to Esham. And then you still got to sit through Ouija Mac after that. But you could go home after Esham if you
Ouija's the
want.
shit.
I would go home after Esham if I'm you listening to this. Go home after Esham. Have yourself a good night.
I pride for my compliments. We can at least say that Ouija is the best in this genre of music, like gothic trap.
Let me think for a second. Maybe I'd have to see who else might qualify.
Suicide Boys is in that genre.
I've heard a couple like Ghost Main tracks that were pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that one guy that was
But I've
Kim
heard a lot-
Dracula. He's cool.
But I've heard a lot of Ouija Mac songs that were awesome. Dude, stop being such a hater. Like, he does have some tight shit. That's all I'm saying.
Well, and this shit won't fly either. This is old head shit.
Yeah.
He has his place. That's what I'm saying. In his category, in his place, in his lane, he's dope.
He has a song called Juggalo Party. This guy does. Shade Hecka.
Hecka?
Shade Hecka.
Oh, is this Shade is the name of the rapper?
Shade Hecka is the name of the rapper.
His name is Shade Hecka?
Yes.
Shade Hecka.
Man.
This is pretty tight.
Is this Ouija?
No, this is Shade
No,
Hecka, I
it's not.
think.
I don't think that. I don't mind it.
You do? I mean, you
don't
like
mind
this?
it. No, I don't like. I wouldn't add this to my playlist or nothing. It doesn't stand
Look,
out.
he has a whole album called Violent Ed.
He's a Juggalo rapper, man. He's
Oh.
not bad. That's what I'm saying. 100%. I
What
would-
the hell is this?
100%. I wouldn't say he's bad.
Is he covering these?
at all?
I don't know. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't hate this. Bro.
Like, I could listen to this just because, like, I know the song, you know what I mean? And, like, the beat's interesting. I'll say that.
It's okay. Well, scroll through these real quick.
All
See
right.
if any of them sound like decent.
Shade Hecka is by far the most interesting of the night. This is Sleepwalker.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not.
I don't mind this at all. Like I said, I'm not gonna hop on here and add it to my playlist. It's not like that different to me. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
do I hate this? Absolutely not, man. He's talented. It's good music. It's just not phenomenal to me. It doesn't stand out.
Yeah, I mean, he's whatever. Like,
It doesn't stand out. But like, if I heard this shit, if I was like in a concert scene and I heard this shit, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and look up at the stage and listen.
Sure.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. He'd get my attention.
Yeah, he'd be like at least some sort of breath of fresh air in a drowning fucking cesspool of nothingness.
I get so much pleasure.
wait, was that a Ouija lyric?
I get so much pleasure from your explanations of the scene. Anyway,
It's
all right.
just, dude, it's
Now,
it's
look,
abysmal
but
to me.
But
I'm
deck
sorry.
oneers, those who like Ouija and those who don't, we are now done with night one. So you've made it through night one. Good job, guys.
I know. I managed to make it.
Thank you, guys.
I left,
See?
but we still left before
And
you
I-
shaman Ouija.
And I kind of heard some shit that I liked. You know what I mean? Like, I am going to check out a little bit more from Shade Hecka just to see, you know what I mean, if he flexes a little bit on some songs. I'm going to check that out a little
Legitimately, I'm not even saying this to be funny. I'm not checking out a single one of those people we just listened to ever again.
bit. I'm going to check out Shade Hecka.
All right. King 810 is who's co-headlining night 2.
King 810.
Is it 810?
Yeah.
You know of this person?
I do not, but I almost guarantee it's 810. Why would his name be King 810? If your name is King 810, I'll say that's whack as fuck. It has to be King 810.
I'm gonna call him King 810.
Oh,
King 810.
just that image alone looks interesting.
The picture is cool. I'll give him that. Here, let's show everybody a picture of them. Here's the bigger picture. They do have a cool look right off the rip.
King 810. There's like a Cthulhu.
There's like a tattooed guy in overalls. Once again,
I
just to
will-
show off all of his cool
I don't
tattoos.
see one face tat though.
I will say
That's interesting.
that guy looks like he could beat me up.
Yeah, that guy
say
in the
that, yeah.
overalls, the ginger with the overalls, will fuck you up, dude.
He's like Willie
He
from
will
The Simpsons.
He will fuck your shit up.
Dude, it's Willie.
Yeah.
It's Willie
That-
from The Simpsons.
Like, if you see that dude in the bar
Dude.
and he gives you the side eye, you better get the fuck out of that bar because he's about to fuck your
Okay,
shit
so
up.
they formed in 2007. Yeah, I'm kind of interested.
Oh,
let's
metal,
hear that.
American
well, hold
metal
on.
band, it says.
Wait,
The hell is that?
That kind of looks like Ouija.
I know.
I'm
Why'd you
just
look like
saying.
that?
Is
In that
that-
photo, he kind of looks like
that's the
Ouija.
same guy?
That's the same guy.
Is that
huh?
the same dude? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's him. He still looks like he fucking eat your face. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Flint. Yeah, he looks a little bit. I mean, I'm interested. Let's hear this.
Yeah, let's hear this one. There we go. They might have you guys because I know you won't hate on hard rock as much. Like metal, I know you don't hate on metal as much.
okay, here we go. Let's find the top track. Has
Alpha and Omega. see?
9 million streams. Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
You can hear what he's saying. That's a plus.
All right.
I'm just saying this is pretty fucking dope.
This goes hard. I'm
pretty
intrigued.
fucking dope. I hate metal, and I'll fuck with this all day.
This goes hard as fuck.
Yeah, bro. This is like the best parts of metal, and none of the shit that I hate, bro.
Yeah, I would say this is
This
the
is
best thing I've heard so far.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna check
And,
that
and
out.
I'm not even into this kind of music, but this is the best thing I've heard so
Pretty
far.
sweet.
It's it has like
Maybe
the
it's just such a
heaviness.
breath of fresh air, and that's why we're loving it.
No, I mean no. I think it just has like it does have a lot of
I
Well,
think
like-
this is a lot. This is the kind of vibe a lot of these like metal trap rappers are trying to achieve. They don't have the talent to make music like this, so they have to resort to like rap.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But this is the vibe they want to emit.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a vibe?
You just can't get to this vibe without figuring out how to play this and make this kind of music.
Yeah. Damn, they're pretty sweet, man. I'm gonna check them out. All right.
there we
Look,
go.
their last album was called AK Concerto Number 47, 11th Movement in G Major.
Wow, that's a fucking wow. That's a interesting name.
Yeah, that's sweet, man. Those guys are cool.
Yeah. All right. Hell yeah. So they're the seconds up on the.
Very weird. All right, man.
So there you got that. But right before Ouija.
All right, what's next? Chixpo.
Chapo.
Oh, Chapo. I thought it was Chixpo.
Chapo.
See? Chixpo.
It does look like Chixpo.
All right, let me type Chixpo in here. Okay, their avatar is anime right off the bat. I don't know. All right, we'll go to their top song, which is
Could only guess.
On God.
Bivend?
On God.
Bund God?
Yeah.
Bund God.
Is this all like Fortnite slang?
I think so. So many birds in the background.
At least it's mixed decent and you can hear what he's saying.
Skirt. I'm good on this. I am straight up good on it.
bag.
Big
Yep.
grimy chopper, the head honcho, slimy as it get. Band boys, bloody boy. What? That's your description, homeboy?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Not my bag, but
Nah,
your
that's
thing,
just
buddy.
garbage. Wamp, wamp, wamp.
Yeah, not my bag, buddy.
Shit sucks. All right, what's next? What's the next person we can shit on? Chickspo. Oh, Darby O'Trill. Oh, fun.
Yeah, we all know you guys love Darby. I'm not a big fan of Darby just because it's not my style of rap, but I also I'll give him
I can't even, have we ever listened? I
his
haven't.
kudos. To,
Did we ever listen to him on here? I
watched-
don't remember.
We've watched one of his videos.
Okay, I don't remember that.
All right, we'll go to his top song.
I know the name just because everybody's said his name, but I don't know what the hell he sounds like.
Called Warlock Blades, featuring Warlord Colossus.
I'd say A Moon Fit for Building Castles under. That's a really good song from him.
That same fucking hi-hat in every single fucking song.
Oh, that guy Il Al. Yeah, look, his avatar's literally a swastika, like Joker. He's a Nazi, and this dude always like big ups Humble every time he comes in here too. He's like, one of Humble's dude.
I don't listen to black folk music. What? What a weird comment.
But yeah, this
Anyway.
shit sucks. Balls. That
Yeah,
sucks
this is
balls.
whack.
So what you said? A moon fit for building castles?
Yeah. That's like one of the a few songs I like that I like a little bit. This is the one that he did with Ouija. You might have seen the video where they're like in the classroom.
Oh, man. Why are we subjecting our listeners to this?
What?
You know that's a good idea.
You gotta give it
We
a-
should just play these and talk over them with our headphones off.
I literally took my headphones off. I can't listen to this shit.
It's just
It's
horrible,
Bro,
it's just-
this
I
is-
can't do it.
This is dope, bro. To who it's made for. I don't listen to this because I'm not depressed.
Yeah, if you guys like this, by all means. I'm not, whatever. I'm not mad. I'm just, I can't.
I'm
do
not
it.
mad either, but
I
it's
can't
just
fucking do it.
it's laughable that people like listen to this and like really rep it
Well, I'm
and
glad
like
I mean,
big up it.
I'm glad all these artists can make money doing this.
Yeah, I'm glad too.
I'm not jealous. I'm not mad. I'm not.
Sure.
It's not that I don't understand the ways of the youth. It just,
Yeah.
I can't do it. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts to listen to
No,
this
I
for
get
me.
it. All right, so this is Riverkin, the next band. They have a song with 5 million streams, and the next one that doesn't even break 1 million. So this song must fucking rule. This is Riverkin.
Riverkin. Oh.
It's a song called Asthma. Already like it.
It's giving me like some 90s alternative vibes.
That is a horrible, horrible guitar tone. Jesus Christ. That is fucking horrible.
Guy, what is that, D minor? Oh, I've heard this before.
You have?
Yeah, I've heard this.
So this song must have got popular on TikTok or some shit.
Yeah, I have heard this.
This shit
It's not
sucks.
bad, but that guitar needs to be it's flat. They need to resample that guitar. Anyway, not bad.
I'll try a different song just because that was the most popular one. Let's check something
That's
else.
tight, actually. I have heard that. That's actually a pretty good song.
I mean, he's doing the singing guy thing like every singing guy does. Every single singing guy sings like this now.
But
It's kind of like it reminds me of Missio.
But as far as like
I don't know what that
as
is.
far as the production and the tightness of the rapping and stuff, this is some of the best rapping stuff I've heard so far.
Sure, okay. If you want to talk about production, yeah, we can give him props on that.
This actually sounds like it was well produced.
That style of rapping where you sing like that, though, like the sing rap shit, is just not for me.
Dude, that sounds 1,000 times better than the sing rap that I heard from some of these other fucking people.
Yeah. I feel it.
Lardy B, which
Lardy B is next.
she's about to come out with her new Me and My Ratchet. Me and her go hatchet.
So everybody knows she has WAP.
Wings and pizza.
Already, I can't hate on Lardy. She's doing her thing, and I'm glad she's being invited to this kind of stuff and making some money, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at her.
Yeah.
She's at least entertaining,
Oh, yeah.
She's got a personality.
She's an entertainer.
Fucking funny. And she's fun.
I mean, she's like a Weird Al for like, fat girls.
She's fine,
That's
bro.
sweet.
She's fine. I would smash. Big
Oh,
time.
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't.
Let me hear it flow.
Yes, sir.
Dude, she's
Bad,
got more
bro.
personality than any of the dudes I just heard in her
Yeah.
flows. I will go out and say she's a better rapper than 90% of the dudes I just heard.
Oh, without a doubt.
I ain't ready to go home. I'm trying to hear that freaky deaky shit.
I want to hear her on something different.
Yeah, this is her dude, Freaky Deaky, who was at the gathering. He was that dude with the high heels and shit who was up on the stage, like, getting down.
I was trying to hear her rap. She doesn't even rap on this?
Yeah, it was him. He was entertaining like a motherfucker. He was getting down. Up there in them high heel boots. I can't fuck around with them bitches. He was
Oh,
killing it.
she does singing too? That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, Lardy.
Yeah, she's doing her thing, man. Like it is like, I will say this, it is an odd fit, I feel like, musically for the Juggalo world. Like it doesn't fit in with anything else. It's not wicked shit at all.
Yeah.
But I think she just fits in because of the fact that like she's lovable. She's like
Sure.
real cute and everything. And
She's got a gimmick.
And it's
Yeah.
a gimmick, and it's a higher level of
and
kind
I
of
think
like
I think
with that
it was I
entertainment.
think she got
She's an entertainer.
she became comfortable when her first gathering, when they threw food at her and she picked up a burger and ate it. That I think is when she kind of got niched in with the Juggalo world. They, everybody kind of was like, okay.
She got niched in.
Yeah, like okay.
I feel that.
Yeah.
All right.
You found your niche. That's a horrible. That's probably not a real phrase, but
I don't know.
I made it up now. Niched
fine.
in. Here you go.
Apollo Exodus.
Yeah. Apollo Exodus. Let's see. Looks like Jake.
All right. So let's check out pick one. Somebody else pick one.
Apollo Exodus. Let's do the King. Apollo Exodus.
Pretty cool album cover. Neat. Looks AI. Oh, Sharif said Apollo is local. All right.
Now I feel this shit, honestly.
Yeah, this don't sound bad.
Yeah, Columbus, Ohio in 2022. All right.
Okay, Apollo.
All right,
Okay.
Apollo.
Killing it, man. All right.
All right.
I would never listen to it, but it's
He's
okay.
I'll listen to this over some of the other rappers
Yeah.
we've heard tonight,
I think
without a
he's
doubt.
killing it. Yeah, he's killing for sure. He's I think one reason for that is because he's from Columbus, but he has a little bit more lyricism. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
That's just like a local thing.
I mean,
like,
I would put him on
focus
par
this.
with like Shaggy the Airhead.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think he's more lyrical than most of what we've heard.
All right,
through
Apollo
the show.
Exodus. I'll peep you.
Yeah.
I'll peep you just because you're local, homeboy.
Yeah, you definitely got to peep out the local Ohio artist. But yeah, so he's killing it. Good job,
All right.
dude.
Yeah, I'll check out
Rep
some
for
other
Columbus.
tracks.
Rep for Columbus.
Wicked
Apollo.
Ways.
Everybody, I could say that. Check out Apollo Exodus.
Oh, I can already
It
tell.
actually sounds like a pretty decent quality too of what he's doing there.
remorse. Little bitch, I'll tell you why. Cause you haters don't deserve your breasts, you live in lies.
All right. It's falling apart. Let's move on. All right. Carver, you want to pick one for Wicked Ways?
Wicked Ways made me do it.
All right. I think I've actually heard one of these guys. I think it came across my.
Never heard of.
Oh, it came across my shit because this song has Buckshot on it.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. There you go. All hell.
That's West Coast sounding.
That album cover is atrocious, though. Look at that shit.
That shit is ugly.
Don't have
bro.
to know what the fuck's going on there.
Yeah, that is all over the place.
Kind of looks like a carnival graveyard or something.
It looks like he went back to 2009 to make that.
Yeah.
I wonder, is this Wicked Ways or is this Easy 606? Who knows? How's the mixing?
You can hear the room. Bad. Like, listen, you can hear the room in that mix.
Mm-hmm.
Or the booth or whatever he's in. You can hear it big time. It could be better. I mean, it sounds pretty amateur mixing.
Yeah, I'm not really.
This shit sucks, dude.
Not really. Not.
It's okay. Just say it sucks, man. It's fine.
I don't like saying it sucks unless it sucks. I don't think this sucks. It's not my
All right, let's hear Buckshot.
There's a difference in not my thing is sucks. Sucks is sucks.
No, this sucks.
It's just your trash, bro. But this is not. I wouldn't call this trash. It's just not my bag.
Where's Buck? I didn't even hear Buck.
Didn't you just play it?
I didn't. If that was
There's
Buck,
that song right there.
was that Buck?
That's Buck.
Maybe they fucked up his mix for sure. It sounds horrible.
That's for sure.
I didn't think that was Buck.
How old is this track? This could be pretty damn old.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say this might be an old ass track.
2018. No, that shit sucked.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, bro. Unfortunately, it's not my bag.
Oh, what's up, Justin Manny? We haven't seen him in a while. He said he hasn't been able to catch a live in like 2 months. Just wanted to stop in and say what's up.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's
What
cool,
up,
Justin. We missed you, bud.
Man, we miss you, man. Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
All right.
We
What
get
else?
it.
So who else we got? We only got one more. Oh, two more.
Two more. Tritone Music. Unless Tritone Music Omise is one.
Oh, let's see. Tritone. All right, let me type music. Tritone Music. Nope, you don't even get played because I can't even find you.
Yeah, what's that?
Tritone Music. I think that's two different things. Tritone Music and Demise, right?
Yeah, that's two different artists.
Demise. Yeah, so Tritone Music.
Tritone Music.
So Tritone Music, like, bro, maybe pick a name that people can look you up.
I'll just type
man.
Tritone and we'll see what comes up.
Tritone EP by Freaky Nuts.
Maybe. No, I don't think so.
No, bro, this looks like some.
Well, their Tritone is local too. Oh, okay. They need to get some shit on streaming then.
Oh, so they're Ohioans. Yeah,
right.
yeah, bro. You gotta get some shit.
Here,
let's
let's
get
go-
shit on Spotify, fam.
We'll give them a benefit of the
Look
doubt.
on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll look on YouTube.
Because if you ain't got shit on YouTube or Spotify, you don't deserve to get played on the podcast. You are dropping the ball, bro.
All right, I'll give you a benefit of the doubt.
Let's see. Tritone Music. Okay, it's kind of coming
There
up
it
in the
is.
searches. Okay.
No music.
Okay. Oh, that says Oh, that's it, right?
That's what it says.
them.
What?
I think Tritone
Just let
Music
it-
is a type of music or something, bro.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I think they're named after that. Yeah. All right, bro. So you guys need a new fucking name because
Y'all fucked up.
You can't find shit.
You
on
fucked
y'all,
up.
bro.
All
Yeah,
right.
you fucked up. You fucked
Let's
up.
try Demise. All right, Demise. There you are.
Demise. Yeah.
he gets
see?
he gets
Easy to
built
find.
under Tritone. Damn.
Yeah.
I'd be salty, Demise,
Yeah.
if I was
I'd
you.
be like, you can't even find their music.
I'm gonna check out this one, Cake.
Cake.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good. Check that out.
I like cake. Ugh, I already hate the beat. Already hate the beat. Just saying. Already hate the beat.
Sounds
Oh.
like a
Yeah,
70s,
still,
70s
I hate
horror
this beat.
sample.
Shaggy the Airhead or not, hate it.
Ask a bitch if I could take a bite about that cake.
Nah, bro, this must be one of those Shaggy the Airhead beats he put off on the side, bro. That he made it was like, I hate this.
Shaggy sells
beat is-
beats.
Yeah, this beat is trash. Ugh. Yeah, next song. That's like hurting my ears.
Try another one. Maybe that one's a fluke. Go
Yeah,
with
bro, I'm
Adventure.
good, bro. I
Go with
don't-
Adventure. Just come on. Let's just
Yeah,
go to another
let's try
one.
another one. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Es hora de llegar al aeropuerto. Va a esperar su vuelo. Vamos, señor. Let's go. Come on.
Get your passport. Let's go on an adventure. Scurry through the jungle in search of
Man, come on.
Oh man. Hey, hey, buddy. Oh man. Get you some better mixing. Number one.
You know what we were just talking about? I just want to say that was whack. that was yeah.
Bro,
that was-
I think
that
our-
I just think is straight up.
I
whack.
think
That- I'm not gonna say that.
Dude,
one's
our
not-
shit we made in 2002 sounded better than that.
I don't know about that,
That
but
was just whack, bro. That's just all I. Yeah, that like there's not for me and there's whack. That one I'll actually use that word for whack. Yeah, not.
Demise, you suck, bro. Sorry.
keep at it.
Yeah,
But I'm
keep
just
at it.
I'm
Yeah,
just
do your
saying.
thing, man. Make music because you want to make music, but you know.
Number one, get some better mixing so at least what you are doing sounds better. Because that mixing was atrocious.
The beat was like if that was the Shaggy the Airhead beat that he sold, like I hope you didn't pay more than like $30 for that shit. Because that was like a back level beat, yeah.
That was some
yeah,
dog
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he makes some dope ass beats, but that definitely was not one of your finer. That might be the. I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say that might be the worst Shaggy the Airhead beat I've heard.
Wow, really?
Yeah, seriously. Shaggy the Airhead makes some dope ass beats. Like that was not it, bro. Right when it started playing, it hurt my ears. I was just like, yo, that sound choice was rough.
Well, you got to think if they're buying a mono beat and they're not mixing some of those samples down so it doesn't hurt your ears, that could be what's happening. Guys, you can't just buy beat and then record on top of that beat and slap it together and think it's going to sound good. It's never going to sound good. You have to mix the beat, every single instrument that is in that beat.
Yeah, Justin Manny suggested that I check out the Black Robin Black Thought new song. I call it No Matter What. Sounds like it'd be whack, but it's not. Black Thought's the shit, so I'll check out just because he's on it.
Yeah, Black Thought's a great lyricist.
Yeah, Black Thought's one of the greatest lyricists of all time.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'll check that out just for that sole reason.
Are we talking about Black Rob from Whoa?
Whoa.
Whoa. Hit it in my eyes like whoa. Hit Jangs like whoa. Remember that song from back in like
so.
1996?
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
much about Black Rob. Just keep it real. I don't listen to Black Rob.
I only know
Black
that song.
Thought, though. I know a lot about Black Thought. Yeah, he's a shit. But anyway, yeah. So Juggalo Ohio definitely not going to be y'all's bag.
Nope.
That I'm not going to be there because they're sold out.
It's not. It's not
I do
even
not
going to be the
expect that.
bag next to my bag. It's not even. You know what I mean? Paper or plastic, whatever. It's not going to be neither.
Look,
there won't be a bag. There's no bags involved.
There's no bag.
You're not going to enjoy Juggalo Ohio unless you pop a perk, pop a couple Xannies, get you some scissor, get you a big booty stitch.
Get you a couple of cans of computer cleaner.
yeah, man, and just
Of,
go
of
ham.
compressed
And
air.
then you're gonna have a fucking great night. I guarantee it.
We can't
Guarantee
joke,
it.
we can't joke about drug use.
This
under
ain't a
the
joke.
banner.
You will have fun if you do everything I just said.
Yeah, that is true.
You will have fun.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's
Go.
probably the only way any of y'all are having fun.
No way. You could have. There's going to be a few. We've already discussed. There's a few acts there that are pretty tight. There's a lot of filler. Don't get me wrong. Is this like the bill that I wish they would have had? No. I think they could have done. I think Ouija could have done a lot better with the bill, just with variety.
Yeah.
But I think to his base, his C17 base, that's like real dedicated to him.
For some reason,
it's a perfect bill.
Yeah.
It's a perfect bill for them.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll eat it up. There's a couple.
It's just not for.
There was a couple acts that's going to stand out. I think.
If you like
a
shit,
sore thumb.
yeah, if you like shit, garbage, trap, gothic rap, you're gonna have a great fucking night, man.
Oh man.
It's gonna be cold.
Check out Motown Rage.
It's going to be very fucking cold. If I am there with hot cocoa, please take one.
Hey, if you got anybody who likes this stuff, I'm not mad at you for it.
Yeah.
So we're
Hey,
just putting our opinions out
You can
there.
like this stuff and like our show. We'll still like you. We'll just rag on you for it. That's okay.
Yeah. They just won't respect you. It's kind of like me. They'll like you. They just won't respect you.
We'll respect you.
Yeah.
We'll just make fun of you hardcore behind your back.
Music's
very
not
true.
everything in life. There's plenty of people I respect that I don't respect their musical taste, but I respect them in other aspects of
Yeah.
like what they do.
Exactly.
Very high, respectful people, but they just have horrible music taste.
At the end of the
music's
day,
not everything.
These are all kids that are fucking living it up and they're
Yeah.
doing their thing and they're going for it. Cheers to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like that's the thing. We're old, and I think that's also
be
why we're so
safe.
cynical. It's because we see like,
We've
these
kind
ki-
of
these
seen
kids-
how they get churned in and out.
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah. I just think it's like over the years we've refined our taste. We know what we like. You know what I mean? Kids are still learning that shit, and really the main goal when you're gathering is like young people is to have fun. That's what you're trying
Yeah.
to party and have fun. When I went to the 2003 gathering, I was not. ICP was 10% of why I was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The main reason I was there is to get fucking drunk and high with juggalos and party and being like a Nirvana for a half a week.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I mean?
course.
Yeah, when you're a teenager, you drink shit like fucking Bud Ice and Steel Reserve, and then like you get a little bit older and you start getting more, let's do some local brewery shit.
Think about this. We're going to go to the gathering this next year. We went last year. We were not getting fucked up at any point. We were getting high maybe, but we weren't like getting sloshed. We weren't doing acid and mushrooms. When you get older, you're there for ICP. You're not there for the festival. These young people are here for the festival.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
The
I
festival's
enjoy
the main draw.
I enjoy people watching, talking to juggalos, meeting interesting people. I like doing all that. But yes,
yeah.
I'm not there to party and like have fun the way
You were when you were young.
the way other youngsters are.
Yeah, and I mean when we were young, the way we were, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
of
Shit, you
course.
got to think we fucking cut up at the gathering.
Of course.
And now, absolutely, I'm there to meet friends. I'm there to like hear music that I like. I'm still going to be up there when the ICP's performing, like, getting into it and shit, but at the same time, like, I have zero concern of getting fucked up on there. I'm going to smoke as much weed while I'm there as I would if I wasn't there.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it.
Well, yeah, I think that's kind of what he's appealing to with this concert. It's going to be a live concert full of young kids having fun, getting fucked up.
On
Not going to be a
pills.
really scene for young. A lot of shit. Yeah. You're young. Your body can take it. If you're young, I encourage you. try live while you fucking can, because eventually your body's going to give out. And yeah,
I don't know.
it's-
I
then
see
you
some
look like shit.
I see some dudes in their 20s that look older than me.
Don't get me wrong. Look, do anything,
I
everything
understand.
with moderation. Don't become a fucking pillhead. You know what I mean? I'm saying if you're going to Juggalo, Ohio, and you want to fucking do a bump of coke or pop some acid or eighth of shrooms, do your thing, man. Be young.
Just be careful. Fentanyl is out there.
Yes, that is very true. Be fucking careful. Yeah, that sucks.
That's
shit's
why
scary as fuck,
snorting
bro.
anything is scary anymore, man.
Yeah,
You can't be
or
snorting
taking
shit.
it even pill. They put that shit in pill
Man,
form too, bro.
You gotta be careful, y'all.
Yeah,
Stick to weed. Just stick to weed.
This shit's scary. Yeah, I don't know of anyone who would spray fentanyl on some weed.
No
That'd be
one's
like
no
this-
one's doing that.
Yeah.
The weed is safe, y'all.
My dude smoked some weed. My dude smoked some weed, bro, and passed that. I mean, here in Ohio, we just got it past recreational, so by the time
Yeah,
gathering comes, we might even have some places you can buy it.
It don't matter. You can buy it at the gathering too. So don't
well,
sweat it.
last year they were selling it at the gathering, the ICP strain.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, ICP's Wicked Clowns From Outer Space strain. Whatever. Maybe they'll have a new strain this year for whatever the gathering is called this year.
Jay just announced a new one that they're selling now. I think
What's
it's
it
like
called?
a cotton candy strain.
Oh, okay. Cotton candy. There you
If
go.
you look at the gathering, you can buy an eighth of Violent J and Wicked Weeds, whoever the fuck they are, or whatever. You can buy their weed if you want, like an eighth for like $70. Or you can like look behind you and there's a juggalo selling you an ounce for like $100. So,
Yeah.
Do what you want with that information.
Yeah, right. Absolutely, man. But
Wrapping it up.
yeah, I guess we can wrap it up.
Looks like
guys.
that. I know what that knee slap means. It's like, hey,
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. No.
nah, we're good. We can.
I
we
was
can
gonna
wrap
say,
it up.
if you got anything else to add, please.
No, I'm good. We covered it all, man. We did Juggalo Ohio. I'll never listen to any of those artists again except for King 810.
Yeah, King 810 was killing it. There was a few of them that
Check 'em out.
I liked a little bit, but
Are you actually gonna remember and look any of those people up?
one. Yes.
Which one?
I don't remember his name. I'll look it up. I'll
I'll show you the
I got
flyer.
it.
I'll show you the flyer.
I'll look it up. Shade Hecka. I'm gonna look up Shade.
Oh,
Hacker.
Shade Hacker. Yeah, he was
And
coming.
Apollo Exodus. Apollo Exodus. I'm gonna look into.
I'll
it.
check out Apollo just because he's local.
Yeah.
For show. All right, y'all. Let's shuffle the fuck up on out of here then.
All right, gang. All right.
See y'all next week.
Yep.
We'll slide it back into the deck, y'all.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
See ya.
Whoop, whoop. Have
Peace.
fun at Juggalo Ohio. Be safe. Don't do any fucking drugs that you don't know where they came from. It's scary out there, man.
And suck a dick or two. Guys love it.
Don't suck anyone's dick.